At the edge of a narrow road, where dust settled slowly in the evening air, there stood a small wooden shop, with a crooked door that never quite closed. Inside, the air smelled faintly of grain, oil, and old wood. Light entered only in thin, quiet lines through a narrow window. In that dim and patient space, a merchant lived. He owned little. A few loaves of bread wrapped in cloth, olded garments stacked unevenly, and small jars sealed with wax. When people entered, he did not speak first. He would lift his eyes, nod once, and wait. They spoke of hunger, of cold nights, of things they could not carry alone. He listened, without interruption. If coins were offered, he accepted them. If not, he reached for the shelf anyway. Sometimes, he weighed the bread in his hand, as if considering its value. But in the end, he always let it go. Word spread, though no one spoke it aloud. The shop became a place where asking was enough. People came more often. They did not look at the shelves anymore, only at the man. The shelves began to empty. Not all at once, but in small, quiet disappearances. At night, the merchant sat beside a single candle. Its flame was thin, but steady. He placed his hands on the table, palms open, as if waiting for something to return. Nothing did. Days passed. His steps grew slower, his eyes quieter. Still, the door continued to open. One evening, as the sky dimmed into a muted blue, a man entered. "I need bread," he said. The merchant turned. The shelf stood nearly bare. At its center, a single loaf remained. He stepped closer. His fingers hovered just above it, not touching. For a long moment, he did not move. Then, quietly, he took it and placed it into the man's hands. "This is the last," he said. Not to the man, but to the room that had witnessed it all. The man nodded once and left. The door closed. The candle flickered, as if the air had shifted. Then it steadied again. The merchant remained standing. His hands were empty now. The next morning, the shop did not open. Inside, there was nothing left. No bread, no cloth, no jars. Only a room and a candle burned to its end. The merchant was gone. What remains of a man who has nothing left to give? At the edge of a forest, no one claimed. Trees stood older than memory. The air lingered, as if it had nowhere else to go. People did not enter often, but when they did not stay long. Something in the quiet refused to hold them. There were no paths inside. Only directions that slowly disappeared. Even footprints did not remain for long. Sometimes, someone would see it. Not clearly, but enough. A white deer, standing where nothing else stood, as if the space had been waiting for it. It did not move. It did not flee. Even when seen, even when watched. Some turned away, some stepped closer. Both left with something unspoken. The forest did not stop them. It only remained, as it always had. One man came, more than once. Each time, he stayed a little longer. He had seen the deer before. And each time, it stood in the same place. Unchanged. Unmoved. He brought a bow on the third day. Not prepared, but decided. Not out of hunger, not out of need, but because it had not run, because it remained. He raised the bow. The deer did not move. Its stillness did not resist. For a moment, nothing changed. The air held exactly as it was. Then, the wind shifted. Not toward him. Not away. Just different. The trees did not bend. The ground did not tremble. The forest remained exactly as it was. As if nothing had happened. The man's hands did not follow through. Something in him had already stopped. The arrow fell before it was released. It made no sound. When it touched the ground, the deer still did not move, as if it had never needed to. And for the first time, the man left without taking anything. Not even the certainty he came with. The deer remained, as it always had. At the edge of the village, there stood a small house, where roses grew in quiet abundance. Roses climbed the walls in quiet freedom, yet they carried the trace of someone's gentle care. Isabel lived there alone. There had once been someone else, but he had left before the second bloom. They said he had gone to earn his living. A soldier of sorts. There was always such work, and always someone willing to take it. Isabel did not speak of it often. She tended the roses, and they kept growing. 2 years passed in this way. The villagers had grown used to her waiting. And then, in time, to the thought that she might be waiting for nothing. They spoke of her gently, as if she was something fragile that ought not to be disturbed. One early evening, a man came to the house. He carried one arm close to his side, as though it had not healed properly. He spoke of the war, of places she did not know, and of men who had not returned. Among them, John. He said the name carefully. Then he gave her a pendant. After that, there was nothing more to give. The man left shortly after. The next morning, The roses were tended as usual. And the morning after that, nothing was removed. Nothing was changed. The season turned. The roses bloomed, then withered, and bloomed again. At times, she left the gate slightly open. At other times, she closed it before the light had faded. The pendant was kept close, though it was seldom touched. That afternoon, the wind stayed longer than usual. The wind carried a faint scent of spring. The flowers swayed in the wind, their petals drifting down in quiet beauty. She gently swept them away. That evening, someone stood by the gate. He did not call her name. He looked at the roses first, as if making sure they were still there. Then he stepped closer. The gate opened. Without a sound. In a city where words never rested, there lived a man who thought too much. He often paused, as if even silence required an answer. People came to him for answers, and he always gave them one. He never seemed uncertain. But no answer ever stayed with him. They passed through him like wind. One morning, he stopped speaking. No one asked why. He left the city without telling anyone. Even his absence made no sound. Not in search of truth, but in hope of losing it. He carried nothing with him. He walked toward the sea, where no one asked questions. The road did not resist him. There, the days passed without argument. Time moved without being measured. No one needed to be right. Nothing demanded proof. No one needed to understand. Things remained as they were. At first, he tried to think as before. The habit did not leave him easily. But the thoughts began to slip away. He did not follow them. He forgot his arguments. Then his questions. Even his doubts grew quiet. One evening, he walked along the shoreline. The sea offered nothing. For the first time, nothing came to his mind. He did not wait for more. There was nothing left to hold in place. Even the silence stayed still. He simply remained in that quiet. It did not feel empty. Far away, the city continued without him. Its noise did not reach him anymore. And no one noticed his absence. Nothing seemed to be missing. But for the first time, he did not miss himself either. In a hall where music never stopped, a dancer moved beneath dim candlelight. The air trembled faintly with each passing note. No one noticed the figure standing in front of the pillar. It remained perfectly still, untouched by the noise. It was an angel. It had no shadow under the light. It had come to witness sin. That was the purpose it had been given. That night, for the first time, she spoke. Her voice slipped between the music, barely heard. "Why do you watch me like that?" She did not stop dancing as she spoke. The angel did not answer at first. It had never been questioned before. "I was sent to see your sin." Its voice carried no warmth, only certainty. She smiled faintly. It was not a smile meant for anyone watching. "Then tell me, which part of this is sin?" Her movement did not falter. "The way they look at you. The angel's gaze shifted briefly toward the crowd. She tilted her head. A strand of hair slipped across her face. "That is not mine." She spoke as if stating something obvious. The angel fell silent. It searched for something it could not name. For years, they have named me what they wanted. Her voice remained calm, almost distant. Sinful, beautiful, desired. The words seemed to belong to others, not her. But never once have they asked me who I am. Her eyes finally met the angel's. The angel hesitated. For the first time, it did not know what to say. "Then what are you?" The question escaped before it could stop itself. She paused, just for a moment. "They never saw me." She looked at Angel, quiet and unshaken. "I am just myself." Then she began to move again, as if nothing had been said. The men kept watching. Their eyes did not change. The angel looked at them, then back at her. Something within it shifted. It had come to witness sin. But now, it no longer knew what it had come to see. It remained until the music ended. And when it finally understood, it did not speak of her again.